guys, this is Miss Net 100. Welcome back to my channel. I have been telling you guys that I was actually going to do a review of the Sisterlocks Intense Moisture Treatment. I have been using this product for about 4 to 5 months, and I definitely wanted to make sure that I had used it for a good bit of time before coming back to give a review on the product. At 1 year, 8 months, my Sisterlocks consultant told me that I could start using moisturizers. She did say that I had to lay off on the amount of moisturizer that I use, because we all know as Sisterlocks wearers, you want your hair to be in the naturalest form, in the driest form as possible, because the more natural, when I say natural, meaning the less product you use, and the more dry it is, the more chances of your hair locking faster. So she told me at about 1 year, 8 months that my hair started to lock. So at that point, I could start using moisturizers. She mentioned the Sisterlocks Moisture Treatment. At that point, I didn't have any other moisturizers that I was interested in using, so I decided to go with this one. I will say I paid about $15, maybe $20 for it. I do say it goes a long way. If I open up the container for you, you'll see that the product is a white, thick consistency. It pretty much looks like any other moisturizer that you might use. So it has helped me in the last 4 to 5 months. And like I said, the product does go a long way. She recommended that I buy a spritz bottle. I purchased the spritz bottle from Sally's. It was very inexpensive. It may have been maybe $5, $6, no more than that. This bottle is actually very different from a squirt bottle. The other squirt bottles more so kind of drench your hair, spits out a lot of water. This bottle pretty much gives you like a mist. You kind of, that's what you want. You want a mist, especially when putting moisturizer in your hair. She recommended that I also get a tablespoon measure cup. So this is my tablespoon measure cup. I keep it with the jar together so that when I'm ready to put product in my bottle, I can have it in hand to scoop the product out. What I typically do is I take the tablespoon, I go into the container, I scoop out a tablespoon of moisturizer, I level it off, I open up my bottle. Now act like my bottle is empty, there's nothing in there. I take the moisturizer and I try to dump it in there. Now it can get a little messy because the whole of the bottle is not as big as the actual cup, so you definitely want to make sure that you're careful, and if not, just kind of wipe off the excess or put it in the bottle with your finger. So that's what I pretty much do. Once I have the moisturizer in the bottle, I take some water. It could be warm water, cool water, or whatever. I put about that much in the bottle, and I take the bottle without the lid. I stick it in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, no more than that, because you don't want to overdo the heat by maybe melting the bottle. What the heat serves as is a way to kind of help melt the moisturizer that's in the bottle. And when you add the water and you shake it a little bit, it helps break up the product that's in the bottle. So after I take the product out of the microwave and I add the water, I pretty much fill it up to probably like that much. I put the top back on and I pretty much shake, 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 shake. And what that does is, with the heat, it helps break up the actual moisturizer inside of the bottle. You will have maybe clumps, maybe, you know, kind of floating around in there, but they will eventually go away and you'll get this white consistency. So what you have done pretty much is taken the moisturizer and diluted it. So you still have moisturizer, but it's not a clump of moisturizer. It's pretty much moisturizer in a bottle. And what I typically do is I take it and I pretty much douse my hair with the product. And I go throughout. I try not to overdo it. I just pretty much make sure that my hair is I guess not drenched, but more so a mist. It gives my hair some body and a little bit more moisture, but it doesn't overdo it. It's not like I'm coming out of a pool and my hair needs to be kind of taken into a towel and rained out with the towel. That's not what I try to do. I pretty much try to just mist it, give it a little bit more moisture, and then I go about my day. Now, as far as my regimen goes, I take the product with me in the bathroom when I shower. And if I'm going to do a deep moisturizer, I take the product in my hand. I pretty much break it up in my hand and I go out throughout my locks. And I pretty much make sure that the product is all over my scalp. And then I take a shower cap and I put my locks in the shower cap. And I time it for about 30 to 45 minutes. Make sure that my hair is sitting underneath the cap for about that much time. Then I rinse the product out. Once I rinse the product out, it won't feel like my hair is moisturized all the way, because the point of that was for the moisturizer to sit underneath heat and to actually penetrate my scalp and to penetrate the locks. So once I rinse that out, maybe 2 days later, I'll use my moisturizer and kind of go in there and give it a light mist. And I do that probably every two to 3 days, or as needed. So if I go 2 days and I feel like my hair seems like it's still moisturized, I won't use it. You don't want to overdo it with the moisturizer. You just want to keep giving your hair that extra moisture that it needs to not look so dry and not feel so crunchy. So if I don't do a deep conditioning, I will take the product, like I said, I'll put it into my my hands. I'll level it out throughout my hair, make sure each and every lock gets a little bit of moisturizer, and I will leave it in. But I'll do a light moisturizer. I won't do a whole lot. I won't do a clump. I'll just make sure that it goes through my hand and I get it through all the locks, and then I leave it in. I don't do a shower cap. And if that's the case, if I do that, I'll lay off the bottle for maybe 3 days, 4 days. So if I do a leave-in conditioner on a Saturday, I won't touch this bottle till about Wednesday. And that's for the sake of not overdoing it on the moisturizer. Mind you, I still want my hair to lock. I still have, you know, curly ends. So I don't want to overdo it too much, but I also don't want to walk around with a dry head or a dry scalp or crunchy hair. We all know what that is. Once you've had locks or Sisterlocks for about 6 months, you'll know when your hair is dry, and you'll feel the crunchiness. You'll see your ends, and the ends will look real whitish, kind of, sort of grayish white. So you'll know after you had your locks for a good period of time, and even after you start using moisturizer, you'll know when your scalp is actually asking for moisturizer. So that is pretty much what I do as far as my regimen. I either do a deep conditioner or I do a leave-in conditioner, and every other day or so, or as needed, I'll spray the moisturizer in my hair. I don't know what you guys use as far as moisturizers, but if you were thinking about getting the moisturizer by Sisterlock, if I had to give it a yay or nay, I would give it a yay. I think it's a good product. As far as the ingredients go, it does have jojoba oil in it, and it also has castor oil. We all know those are really natural products, and they're actually really good for your skin and your hair. So you can already tell that the products in here is actually real natural. So if you are considering a moisturizer and you kind of want to give this one a go, I do recommend it. I think it's a really good product. If you guys have any products that you use, feel free to let me know, comment below. Because once this product ends, I do want to kind of venture out and see what else as far as natural moisturizers that are out there that I could possibly use for my locks. And if you have any questions about this product, feel free to comment below. I will answer any questions that you may have. Or if you have any comments about it for yourself, please let us know. Feel free to share with all of the other folks that are reading the comments below. And besides that, I don't really have anything more to add on the product. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.